Hello everybody. So I have a PSA for everyone, but this is more than just a public service announcement. This is a parental service announcement, because I know, and I know you know, our children haven't been to school in weeks and they might be driving us a little crazy because it's hard work, figuring out how to entertain them for 24 hours a day, especially right now when we're all trying to figure out what our new normal is. So, this isn't just for the kids, this is also for you too, because I have something really cool to share with everyone. There is nothing that makes time disappear better than four-leaf clover hunting. You won't want to stop, because once you start finding them, you're going to find more. And I'm telling you right now, they're out there. But I'm going to give you a little information first about four-leaf clovers. So, thing number one, for every one four-leaf clover, there are 10,000 three-leaf clovers. Now, having said that, I want you to know that there will only ever be one you. And if you ask me, I think that is more special and unique and rare than even four-leaf clovers. And I'm telling you this because last year, and I don't like to make things up, I don't like to lie, and I don't like to exaggerate, but I literally found, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, I probably found dang near close to, or we'll say it like this, since I've been finding four-leaf clovers, that sounds better, that feels better for me to say, since I've been a four-leaf clover finder, I have probably found 444 four-leaf clovers. I can't make this up. Why would I? I have nothing to gain. So anywho, they're out there. And I'm going to show you how to find them. I'm going to tell you how to find them. Because why not? It's not mine to keep. Finding four-leaf clovers doesn't make me special or more special than anyone, because you're going to be able to find these little guys after you watch this video. Okay, so the rule or trick number one is that you're going to be looking for a certain kind of patch clovers. And I have found them in so many different patches, but the one patch that really stands out the most to me is the patches that put off the white flowers. And actually, shout out to Janelle. Janelle's the one I think that told me this. So thank you, Janelle. I really appreciate that. So you're looking for the patches that put the white flower out. Those are going to be the ones that are going to be the easiest to find. I don't know why. So what I kind of know about four-leaf clovers is that they are a genetic mutation. So when you do find one four-leaf clover, just take a second to look a little bit longer in that spot, because chances are there's going to be more. And when you start finding four-leaf clovers, like there's one, you look a little bit deeper in that spot, boom, there's another one, boom, there's another one, boom, there's another one, and you're gonna like start freaking out about how many you start finding. I think one day I found, and within like, I'm gonna say like 30 minutes, I found probably 15 four-leaf clovers. Pretty wild, huh? So don't, just keep looking in that spot. Can't promise it's gonna happen every time, but chances are you're gonna find more than one. So anyhow, we know the kind of patch that we're looking for. We know that when we find one, we're gonna find more because it's a genetic mutation. What's the next thing? Aha, okay, so I want you to think of Okay, let me back up just a little bit. Part of what makes a 4-leaf clover finder it's like exercising your mind and your eyes, because you are gonna be looking for a pattern, okay? A shape. And real quick, I'm gonna pick some, let's see here. Perfect, I found what I'm looking for. Okay, so this is a 3-leaf clover. And see the white marking in the green? Well, if you look at that white marking, it makes a triangle. Now, if there was another leaf, that marking wouldn't be a triangle, it would be a square. So when you're hunting, when you're looking, look for squares. And these guys are tricky. They'll trick you all day if they can. You'll think you found a 4-leaf clover, and then when you kind of touch it, you're like, dang it, that wasn't a 4-leaf clover, that was a 3-leaf clover. Which leads me to my next point. There's something that I like to do called tickling the clovers. And what that means is I just kind of like use my hands to kind of brush them. I'm just tickling them, tickle, tickle, tickle. And I'm tickling the 4-leaf clovers out so they're not so good at tricking me, okay? Call me silly, but you guys, this is gonna blow your minds, okay? Also, where's the next step in that? So we know what kind of patches we're looking for. We know we can find more than one if we look a little bit deeper. We know how to tickle them. And then you're gonna start finding them. So this is not a special gift of mine. It's not mine to keep, it's to give away. And if anybody, knows me or has gotten a piece of artwork from me, I just pretty much give it away. And another thing is I made a pact with the universe a long time ago that when I'm 4-leaf clover finding, if I make it back to wherever I'm supposed to be, and I usually do not take my special book, which is actually, my special book is my address book that I keep all my addresses in. That's my special book that I press all of my 4-leaf clovers in. So if I'm hunting and I run into somebody while I'm finding these clovers, I told the universe that I would give that 4-leaf clover away, because I find so many, I don't have to keep them all. I don't have to make money off this, because that's not right. Not when clovers are a tangible piece of magic. Because we like to associate 4-leaf clovers with things like fairies and unicorns. But nothing is more special to me in my heart than handing a 4-leaf clover to somebody who's never seen one, and it's a reality, it's real, right? So, yeah, anywho, there's one more thing, there's 2 more things actually about 4-leaf clovers that I need to share with you guys, and that is, the only thing I want out of this, I don't expect anything in return. Like I said, this is just something to give away, is that you use my clover call. So what my clover call is when I find a 4-leaf clover, I ring it out to the world. I do. And why that's my clover call is because I do believe in fairies. I do believe in fairies. I do. And 4-leaf clovers being associated in the same thing as fairies and leprechauns and unicorns, I hope you can pick up what I'm putting down. So all I'm asking is that when you start finding 4-leaf clovers, that you use the clover call. Also, the other thing about being a 4-leaf clover finder is you kind of have to see it to believe it. So I want to show you this most special, literally the most special 4-leaf clover I think I have found to date. And I mean that with all my heart. And I haven't picked it yet. And I've made a promise with the universe again that I will never pick this 4-leaf clover because there are so many of them out there. So, really quick, I want to introduce you to my little friend. Her name is Hope, from Mount Hope. Okay, I hope you can see this. And it's really hard, I can't flip my phone right now since where did she go? There she is. Do you see that, you guys? I know this is a little difficult and strange right now, and I'm trying to get it just right. I'm trying not to pick her either. Maybe okay, bear with me, everybody. In fact, I want to prove a point here that they're real, and it's hard for me to see this upside down. There she is. Do you see Hope right there? I haven't picked it yet. And there we go. Get that out of the way. I want you to see that I haven't even... Yeah, right there. Sorry, I'm a little shaky. And I'm being really careful. And I'll actually take a picture here in just a second to prove, like I'll show where the stem is in the ground. Where, yeah, there she is. Isn't that precious? Now, that's the other part, is seeing is believing. So I hope that this gives you hope that we're gonna be okay during this time that we're all in together. Also, before I end this video, I also need to give a really big shout out to one of my best friends who's also a clover finder, and that's Will Clancy III. And Will, you're one of the most amazing humans and special to me in my life. And I love your family, Jackie. I won't name all the kids because that's nobody's business. Love you guys. And yeah, anybody who's seeing this video, I love you guys too. Stay safe, stay gold, always stay you, because there's only one you. And that is more rare and more unique and more special than 4-leaf clovers.